Well, guys, I think I discovered the secret to DoorDash. The secret is you need to get out when it is storming really bad. um, I left my house a little after 5 a.m. this morning, and it is almost 10 a.m., and I have been dashing the entire time with maybe only a 2-minute break in between each order. So I feel like that's the secret. I think nobody else wanted to get out. Plus, it's a Saturday, so maybe other people that are able to schedule in advance, maybe they choose not to be out that early on a Saturday morning. But I am in desperate need of a restroom break. Um, so I'm heading back towards my house, but if anything pops up until then, I'll grab that. I did try something new today, though. I think I mentioned in a previous video about how DoorDash has something cool that I was interested in trying. They have an earn by offer, which is what I have been doing, and then they have an earn by hour or earn by time, I guess, and it's an hourly rate. And what it showed me today was that if I wanted to do hourly, it would be $13.50 per hour plus whatever tips. Well, I was talking to Aiden about this the other day, and I said, I feel like if they're going to pay you by hour, they would probably give you the ones that are closer together so that they can cram more in that hour that they're paying you, right? Maybe I was wrong about that because I was getting some that were way the heck out there. So I was really only delivering like one order per hour anyway. So maybe that's how they do it. I don't know. But I did that for 2 or 3 hours today, the earn by hour. Unless I did it for the whole time, I'll have to look. But as soon as I get stopped, I'm going to get me a little snack and everything and then jump back on for the lunch rush. I'll probably just take an hour break, jump back on for lunch here in a little bit because it's storming and nasty today. So it seems like a lot of people just aren't wanting to get out in this mess. So I figure it's a good time to try to make some tips and stuff. So once I get stopped, though, I want to go through my receipts and figure out if DoorDash, if it's better to do the hourly or to do the per offer. I'm curious about that. And then also I do want to show you, I need to stop and get gas today too. So I will show you guys the Upside app to show you how I've been saving so much money on my gas. Okay, I want to show you guys, I was wanting to show you okay, you can see up here though that I have an extra 10 cents per gallon off, and I earned that 10-cent per gallon bonus. So anyway, let's go back here. Oh, there's the map. Okay, so I wanted to show you this. So see, I've got it highlighted on gas. Okay, ready to fuel up. It knows where I'm at. So I'm going to claim this one. Okay, it's 12 cents per gallon cash back. So we're going to claim that. I'm going to do the upload a receipt. Okay, I have now been on Uber Eats and DoorDash for almost 2 weeks. So I wanted to break down the analytics and show you guys what I've made so far. So here we go. Here's the breakdown. In these first 2 weeks, I have done 22 deliveries on Uber, 21 deliveries on DoorDash. So my total amount of time on each of the apps, like the amount of time that I was actually working in the app, driving around or doing deliveries, I have spent 9 hours and 35 minutes doing DoorDash and 14 hours and 12 minutes doing Uber. So you know how I like my analytics. So I went through and did the math on all of this. So my first week on Uber, I averaged $7.87 per delivery. My first week on DoorDash, I averaged $5.75 per delivery. On the second week, I got a little better. I averaged $9.29 per delivery on Uber and $6.24 per delivery on DoorDash. So after roughly 2 weeks on Uber, I have made $191.61, and that was for 14 hours and 12 minutes of work, which is approximately $13.57 per hour. On DoorDash, I've made $128.07, and that was for 9 hours and 35 minutes of work. So that is approximately $13.70 per hour.